Hi, Dyke Drummond here with a quick business and life tip. And this is about the way our brain tends to focus when we want to make changes in our life, and the way our brain focuses automatically completely gets in the way of us making the progress that we want. And this is important for you to understand if you're in business or with your family, your significant other, your kids, works everywhere. Let me show you what I mean. Anytime you want to make a change in your life, it's because you're starting in one place. And this line right here is our start line. And typically you have a place that you wanted to head to. You have a goal. We could talk about goals in another video, but here's your goal. So you start here and you're heading towards a goal. And you set up some actions and you start to take some steps, and pretty soon you end up moving a little bit. Let's say that you're right here right now. This is your current position, moving towards that goal. Well, if you notice, there's two spaces between the lines here on this chart. There's this one here, and there's this bigger one here in this instance. Well, what do we call the space between where you started and where you are right now? Yeah, that's progress. Progress. And super important, anytime that we have progress, we can see it, we can celebrate it, we can share the victory, high fives, all that kind of stuff. It's a real motivator to notice the progress. However, our brains naturally focus on the other, and we call this the gap. It's the gap that remains between where you are now and your goal. And when your mind sees this, and this is what it sees, almost automatically, watch how your mind works. Watch when you're moving towards a goal. Are you noticing progress? Or are you noticing the gap? See, the brain is hardwired to see the gap. We have to actually develop a habit to overcome that hardwiring, because seeing the gap, what does it do? Oh my God, I've got so much that I need to do to get from here to here. The gap sucks your energy. And if you're working with other people, your spouse, your kids, employees, your boss, and what you're doing is reminding them of the gap, wow, you're a bummer. And that's not going to help anybody get to where they need to go. Working with a team and you're the person who reminds them of the gap, yeah, it's important to know the gap. But what motivates us is the fact that we're capable of making progress, celebrating our progress. So when you notice your mind seeing the gap, remember to also see the progress and celebrate it for yourself and for everybody else around you. Now, this lesson is very closely allied with the lesson on commitment and celebration. So watch those two and use this in your day with yourself, with your teams, with your own brain. Celebrate progress rather than focusing completely on the gap. That's it for today. Here's to your success.